What animal can laugh like us, sit like us, use its hands like us, and even learn like us? The answer is closer than you think. Monkeys, one of nature's most fascinating creatures, share remarkable similarities with humans. For centuries, they have captured our curiosity and imagination, not only because of their playful antics, but also because they remind us of ourselves. Today, on Wildcure, we uncover surprising facts about their behaviors, intelligence, and social habits that will make you see these animals in a whole new light. Monkeys are among the few animals whose physical and behavioral traits mirror those of humans. They laugh when they are happy, sit comfortably in a resting position, and use their hands to take and give objects, just as we do. Their fingers and toes are separate and flexible, each tipped with nails instead of claws, giving them fine motor control. This ability allows them to grasp food, groom each other with care, and even learn simple tasks when trained. Perhaps most fascinating is their capacity to accept guidance and instruction. A monkey can be taught basic commands, recognize human gestures, and adapt to routines. These are clear signs of intelligence and social learning that go far beyond instinct. Monkeys are highly social animals and, in many cases, fiercely protective of their companions. Male monkeys often display strong loyalty to their mates, sometimes in ways that resemble human expressions of honor, jealousy, or even rivalry. A female monkey, often called a monkey mother, carries her young close, holding them tightly as she moves through the forest. This tender care mirrors the way human mothers cradle their babies. Even the smallest newborn is rarely out of its mother's arms, clinging to her fur as she leaps from branch to branch. When it comes to movement, monkeys spend much of their lives on all fours, leaping and climbing with remarkable agility. Yet they can stand or walk on their hind legs when needed, whether to spot danger in the distance, carry food to a safe spot, or show off during social displays. Even their blinking patterns resemble ours, with eyelids that move up and down in a way surprisingly close to human behavior. Small details like this remind us just how closely related we are in the grand tree of evolution. But for all their strengths, monkeys share certain weaknesses with humans as well. Just like us, they are not natural swimmers. If a monkey falls into deep water, it risks drowning unless it can grab hold of something solid. They quickly tire, unable to keep afloat for long. Their vulnerability in water is one of the reasons they rarely stray far from trees or firm ground. At night, monkeys also reveal behaviors that are as curious as they are practical. Instead of sleeping soundly in one place, many species rest together in a line, side by side, as if forming a living chain of security. But here's where it gets interesting. As sleep takes over, the first monkey on the edge eventually stirs, waking and letting out a cry. That sound wakes the next one, who repeats the call, and the process continues until the entire group is alert. They repeat this routine several times during the night, which means they rarely spend the whole night in one resting spot. By morning, they move on to a new location, leaving predators guessing and reducing the risk of ambush. It's a simple but effective survival strategy. From their human-like expressions to their organized way of living, monkeys are far more than playful tree dwellers. They are intelligent, emotional, and deeply connected to their families. They live lives full of routine, emotion, and cooperation. But their story doesn't end with social bonds alone. Monkeys also stand out for their problem-solving skills, their ability to express themselves, and the secrets behind their remarkable learning abilities. One of the most extraordinary traits of monkeys is their ability to learn and adapt. They can mimic human actions, understand cause and effect, and even solve simple puzzles. They respond to repeated instructions, showing an ability to store and recall information, an essential skill for survival. In the wild, monkeys have been observed using sticks to retrieve insects from holes or to knock fruit from high branches. Capuchin monkeys, for example, will strike nuts with stones until they crack open, demonstrating persistence and tool use. This behavior was once thought to be exclusively human, yet here are monkeys displaying the very beginnings of technological thinking. Their memory is equally impressive.
A monkey can recognize faces, both of its own kind and of humans, and associate them with past experiences. If a human once offered food, that face is remembered as friendly. If the same human threatened or harmed the monkey, it is remembered as dangerous. This ability to recall and associate ensures survival, allowing monkeys to choose wisely whom to trust and whom to avoid. Monkeys are not just intelligent thinkers, they are emotional beings. They experience joy, sadness, curiosity, and even jealousy. A happy monkey may chatter excitedly or make soft cooing sounds, while an angry one might bare its teeth, shake branches, or make loud calls to warn others. Their ability to express emotions so vividly is one reason humans feel an instant connection when we see them. Within close-knit troops, monkeys comfort one another during stressful times, offering gentle touches or grooming. They mourn when a member of the group dies, sometimes sitting silently near the body or refusing to eat for a period of time. Grooming itself is more than simple hygiene, it's an act of trust and bonding. When one monkey carefully removes dirt or insects from another's fur, it's strengthening a relationship, showing care, and reinforcing social ties. The emotional depth of monkeys allows them to form long-term relationships not only with one another, but in some cases with humans. Stories abound of rescued monkeys remembering their caretakers years later, greeting them with recognition and affection. Such connections remind us that intelligence and emotion are not uniquely human, but part of a broader story of life on Earth. Monkey societies are surprisingly well organized. Within each troop, there is a hierarchy. Dominant individuals enjoy first access to food and the safest sleeping spots, while lower-ranking members must wait. This structure, though unequal, ensures order and stability within the group. Without such a system, competition could lead to constant fighting and chaos. Even within this hierarchy, bonds of friendship and cooperation play a major role. Younger monkeys learn by watching older ones, imitating their behaviors and eventually taking on roles of their own. Communication in monkey societies is rich and varied. They use vocal calls, facial expressions, and body language to send messages. A subtle movement, like a raised eyebrow or a quick head turn, can communicate warning or reassurance. Some species even have distinct alarm calls for different predators. One call warns of a snake slithering below, while another signals danger from an eagle overhead. This ability to label threats allows the group to respond appropriately and quickly, increasing their chances of survival. Their nighttime routine is another fascinating layer of survival. As mentioned earlier, they sleep in lines and wake each other in sequence, preventing any one location from becoming predictable to predators. Though it may seem like a restless way to spend the night, it keeps them alive. Constant movement ensures that predators cannot track their sleeping sites too easily. This clever system, passed down through generations, shows just how adaptable monkeys could be. From their gestures and emotions to their organized living and problem-solving skills, monkeys stand out as one of nature's closest reflections of ourselves. They think, they feel, they protect, and they adapt. They teach us that intelligence takes many forms and that the line between humans and the rest of the animal kingdom is far thinner than we might believe. Monkeys remind us that we are not alone in our abilities to love, to learn, to grieve, and to connect. They are mirrors of our past and partners in our shared story of life on Earth. The next time you see one swing across the treetops or sit calmly on a forest branch, look closely. Behind those watchful eyes lies a world of thought and feeling as rich and complex as our own. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible creatures, subscribe to Wildcure for more fascinating journeys into the animal world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a story that brings you closer to nature.